Mine has unfortunately not gone for Marines. He's getting his Goliaths now to defend against these Mutalisks with that armory, but that's a bit too late, really. Actually, he might be able to get there in time, get that, and get a couple of Goliaths in time. I see the factories are building something. The engineer rate isn't just up too late. The bunker, I feel, is going to go down. And yeah, those vultures are unable to defend against this base. The vultures he has to do something with those vultures to even out this damage. The Goliaths are here, but Goliaths aren't going to do anything because of their damage. Their damage does not work on Mulas effectively as Marines do. Marines have normal damage. Goliaths, I believe, have explosive or something. Sorry, I don't memorize the term. So yeah, basically Goliaths do half damage as they do the Marines. And yeah, that bunker is burning. And mine should really repair it. It's at 9 HP. It really is gonna explode. 5, 4, 3, 2, and that bunker explodes unnecessarily. But I guess he does not feel that. But that bunker is important. Yeah, I'm sorry. Mine denying July of that third gas, and unfortunately that hatchery may go down. Nope, July manages to save the hatchery, and yeah, these vultures, although they're extremely useful and effective against all of July's Zerglings, they're completely useless against these Mutalisks, and I feel like July's Zerg is definitely in the lead unless mine is starting his expansion. Mine is starting his expansion. Because he is behind, he knows that. Unfortunately, because his timing was a bit off, and JulyZerg knew that he's gone for the factory. He got that Zergling and spotting those two factories, getting Mutalisks instead of further building more. Yeah, these unfortunately, he does not have enough Mutalisks to engage in those Goliaths. 2 more Mutalisks definitely could have taken down that Goliath force. So yeah, extremely different game we see. That's why I like Harango. I know a lot of you guys probably do not like Harango. This is why I like it. It's just different games, different units. It's just a different game of StarCraft, really. Okay, and yeah, now it's just mine trying to get expansion up. And those Mutalisks, a couple of Mutalisks are going to be extremely effective until Goliaths get range. And just as I was saying that, mine gets the range, and these Mutalisks are going to be starved off. Probably going to be able to pick off a couple of more units. I think he could fit a Mutalisk back there to attack those supply depots. But yeah, mine also needs to build, has enough turrets, and yeah, only 3 Mutalisks left, and the range basically saved his life there. Good timing by him. JulyZerg feeling comfortable enough to start his third expansion, which just gives him the third gas, which means that he could commit himself to even more Mutalisks. And yeah, JulyZerg definitely going for his Mutalisk, very heavy Mutalisk style, and JulyZerg is known for his excellent Mutalisk micro. So we'll see how this plays out. I love watching JulyZerg's Mutalisks. And just let me drink some water. Hold on. Simultaneously getting Zerglings, because he knows, yeah, that's Zergling outrunning that Marine, that mine there. That was kind of fun to watch because of the wall. Anyways, JulyZerg definitely going for a heavy Mutalisk sports because there's not really much mine can do now that he's dedicated himself to those factories. He's not going to be able to start off his 4th expansion because of that mine, just a little bit later. But yeah, but mine definitely knows what's going on. He knows that JulyZerg is mass expanding. Unfortunately, does not know that JulyZerg has started that expansion at 3 o'clock. He knows that JulyZerg has 2 bases. He's gonna know that he has 3 right now, but no idea that he has that third expansion, and probably doesn't even have a knack for it simply because he assumes that taking these 2 expansions would be enough, and no way in hell would he go aggressively for that 3rd expansion at the 3 o'clock. But he has. So now, soon JulyZerg will have 4 expansions, and although mine does have a lot of Goliaths, he does not have anything to combat Zerglings. So mine, before he can push out with those Goliaths, I think he's gonna have to get get vultures to defend against Zerglings, because Zerglings are extremely effective against Goliaths. And Goliaths' range are also effective against Mutalisks if they're microed properly. And yeah, so now it's just a matter of time when mine gets enough vultures, probably 1 or 2, or probably 3 or 4, and getting 3 vultures right now, just to scout around the map, looking for expansions, checking out, scouting, because yeah, just scouting. And yeah, mine is going to be attacking with the Vulture Goliath force, and JulyZerg with a Zergling Mutalisk force. and not making that scan because he did not feel like committing himself to that academy, which is why he needs vultures to scout, and he's unable to easily spot JulyZerg's expansion. For example, the one at the 3 o'clock, and he doesn't know where to attack because he has no scan. Probably has a scan as natural, I'm not sure. But as far as I know, he does not, simply because he did not start off his academy. This is not a standard TVZ build by any matter. I think mine is going to go for an attack on the 7 o'clock if he is planning to attack. But pumping from 3 factories, he has 2 machine shops on the factories, but I'm not sure for what. He does not have enough gas to build Goliaths and tanks against a Zerg player. So yeah, committing himself to these Goliaths. I feel like JulyZerg is going to take this game because normally a Zerg player would overtake them in these circumstances unless mine has superior micro. So this is going to be a micro heavy match, and JulyZerg solidifying his lead here with getting all those expansions up. And yeah, they're finally going to attack. And he should probably sending all those Zerglings. Probably does not have enough Zerglings really. And yeah, great micro by mine here, pulling back those Mulas, pulling back those Goliaths. But there's just simply too many Mulas, and they're coming at different intervals. So mine really is unable to pull back at the right time, because normally in a rhythmical manner it'll be okay. But yeah, JulyZerg, instead of building Mulas, he has the Zergling. But yeah, GG. Just because basically mine committed himself to those factories, which would not work against JulyZerg's Mulas, and Mulas at the end, mine microwing excellently against those Mulas, those group of Mulasks. But in between those shots, JulyZerg sent in another group of Mulasks, thus canceling out the interval, kind of screwing mine's brain up. Mine's unable to retreat to anywhere, therefore getting hit by more waves of Mulasks. And so yeah, that's the end of the game. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Gold out.